We're back after advancing all the way to the regional finals last year. The Bedford Kicking Mules are looking for even bigger and better things in 2011. Despite losing, among others, starting quarterback Jared Kujuwa to graduation, this year's squad has plenty of talent and family on its side as well. Tonight, head coach Jeff Wood is in the house as we go one-on-one. Jeff, first of all, thanks for coming in, and I really appreciate it. Well, let's talk about Bedford football, because you guys, you've won 2 conference titles in a row, regional finals last year, but it's a little bit different this year. You're without Mr. Kujuwa, Mr. 7 touchdowns in one game, Jared Kujuwa.
Yeah, well, Jared was a huge part of our success the last 2 years, but we have some great kids to fill his shoes, and the linemen we lost, and the defensive secondary, and he's going to be missed, that's for sure. And he's in our weight room all the time getting ready for baseball, and he's pumping up our kids. But we have great kids who can take over the helm and leadership roles and do a great job.
One of those kids, the guy that's going to play quarterback for you, Aaron Chesak. I was over at practice a few days ago and got to look at him. He looks pretty good, and he's a senior. He's a guy that's played before too. So.
Yep, he's waited for his time, and his time is now, and he's ready to go. He's a heady kid, very smart kid, comes from a great family, and he's a good student of the game too, and he's done a lot of film work. He'll be over Wednesday night. We'll watch film together every Wednesday night, and he believes in team and family, and he'll get everything squared away, and he leads the offense real well.
Speaking of team and family, you had your little daughter out at practice the other day. She's adorable. Tell us about her, a little 5-year-old.
Oh yeah, Jessie Gray. She's the love of my life, and she comes out to practice about once a week, and the great thing is all of our trainers are our babysitters, so it's nice to have some help. And on the practice field, she fills the water and takes the water to the boys, and they know she's like the little girl from Remember the Titans, and she loves being around. And she's real intelligent, so she knows what's going on.
Another guy that's around that's helped out for the last few years on your coaching staff is your father, who is a legendary coach in Michigan, a Hall of Famer. What's that like, having him around?
Very special. Very, very special. I've been fortunate to have him, or coach with him, for about the last 7 out of 10 years on different staffs, and now he's on our staff. And the best part is he doesn't want any money. He just wants to come on and coach the kids. The kids love him. And they call him Papa Wood, and they have a great deal of respect for him, and he does a great job with our linebackers, and he's going to turn 70 in December, and he's been coaching for 50-some years, and I love having him. The best part is going to practice and saying good morning, Dad, to him every day.
Because he got you involved in coaching. Kind of give everybody how you got involved, because you're a local guy.
Oh yeah, he was at Summerfield High School in Michigan, just across the border, and I was 18 years old. Now I had the choice of either coaching football or going to play football, but I didn't have the money to really play at Tiffin or Defiance. So he brought me on staff, and I was coaching kids 1 year younger than me, outside linebackers and tight ends, and I just got hooked, and I changed my major, which my mother could not stand, to education. I became a teacher, and coaching got me into education, but now education is why I coach. And I want to make sure that our kids are taken care of in our schools. And he basically got the avenue for me to follow that path. And I'm a math teacher just like him. So it's just one of those little family success stories, which is pretty special.
Yeah, because almost every day is Father's Day with your dad out there.
It is. It is. It's wonderful. It's a great experience. Plus, he's got so much knowledge and experience, and we get a lot done, and our coaching staff is outstanding, one of the best in the state, and we have a lot of fun together, but we plan together and organize and make sure everything's right at practice, and everybody says, oh, Coach Wood, you're doing it. No, it's the staff and the kids' belief in our staff, and how much positive energy do they bring to the practice field and the game field. It's very special to have my dad there and doing it with us.
And the practices are intense. You have a lot of competition. The offense going against the defense, and the ones against the twos, and you mix it up a little bit. But the kids seem to just thrive on that.
There's a lot of hooting and hollering, and that happens when you're able to platoon. You have a lot of kids. We have 61 kids on the team, so we can platoon. And the competition, we do a lot of running for the loser and things like that. They get out of 1 or 2 minutes extra on the conditioning, and it really brings to life the essence of the game of football. When you can practice that way, then on Friday nights they're going to bring that to the table, and if the more enthusiastic team usually will win the game, because, you know, after they get beat on for 3 quarters, you know, the enthusiasm's still there, the intensity's still there. You were having fun on the field, and you know, that team usually pulls out the victory at the end because they outlast them.
But there's a lot going on, too, over at Bedford. Besides the fact that you guys are picked again to be tops, and obviously, you know, the success you had last year, you want to even build on that.
Yeah.
You got a brand new weight room. The grant from Pepsi came through, and you know, we had the unveiling last Saturday, and you know, I got a little tour of it earlier in the week. It's just a phenomenal place. Talk about that, not only what that means to your football team, but really the entire community of Bedford and Temperance.
Yeah, it's huge, because it's just not for football. And a lot of people were kind of concerned about that at the beginning. And we have increased the strength and speed of our entire athletic program, not just football. And that's the best part about it. We have at least 25 girls from the volleyball and basketball teams lifting with us every morning at 8 o'clock during the summer.
Expectations, do you put a lot of pressure on yourself?
None, really. We try to keep it as simple as possible, and all we care about is the kids playing as hard as they can on every play, that we're emotional, that we have fun, we have a great time, and we teach the game of football, and we actually teach the game of life through the vehicle of football.
The old coach speak, one game at a time.
That's right.
Jeff, thanks a lot. I appreciate
Thanks,
you coming in.
Appreciate it.